to play nice again. But yes, hello everyone, and welcome. And welcome to the, oh god, why is my volume, like, freakishly high? I haven't changed anything. Huh. Not sure what in the world is going on, but levels are starting to get way up there. Okay. But yes, welcome to probably the first ever cozy game on the channel, like properly. But we are playing some of the cozy dino farming game, Paleo Pines. Okay. I've been playing this on my Switch Lite, and things are nowhere near as washed out on here as they were on there. Okay. Let's see. Try and find... Trying to remember what hair I went with. And I don't think I see it, so we're going to go with that. Ah. Itchy nose. Oop. And you know what? Boop. We're going to go with that. And we're going to go with those shoes. And confirm. What is my name? Woo! Hey, Justin. How you doing? Oh... Oh. So, I spent quite a bit of time eagerly awaiting, this game. Okay. So how was Cosmic Fury? Baby Lucky. Oh. Cozy dino game. Okay. Poor Lucky got too big for the house. But I've been waiting for this game ever since I started seeing it, like all over all over Twitter, and of course people started play. Well, hey Nui, yeah, as I was just saying, I'd been seeing this all over Twitter, and I fell in love with just the style and the look and everything, and watching everyone play the demos for it, I fell in love with the game. So, it's nice to be able to actually get to play it on the channel, finally. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and pet our parasaur here. Now, I have got a small arc. Oh, I've got an arc mine set, so there will be times in which you might catch me saying things like back to base, or shortening certain dinosaurs' names. So just just understand it. It's coming from that ARC mindset. But, oh, like I said, I've been itching to play this game on the channel. Would have done it Wednesday, but unfortunately there was supposed to be a scheduled power outage, which never happened. Instead, the internet crashed for almost the whole day. So, that was, so there was no stream on Wednesday. Oh, but I have been playing a bunch of this, like, on my own, on the Switch Lite, you know, a personal save file. Oh. Man, I'm having some of the same issues on here that I am on the light, where just like things don't want to line up. He wants to turn all the way around again. Okay, Justin. Well, it sounds like it was good. Oh. Meeting our neighbors in the valley. Mari and Owen. Although that is a really interesting spelling of Owen. But I've been wanting to play like a cozy game or two for the channel, but never ever really got around to it. So okay, I mean, fair enough. You know, you'd have that, and you could say you have that in like any particular show, but oh well. But anyway, but yeah. So I've been itching, like I said, to get this for the channel and, you know, play it. So yeah, here we are. I can finally actually play it. Now, normally this would also be my retro day, but I'm actually going to go ahead real quick and drop my mic volume because I'm like getting up into levels I shouldn't be. So give me just a second, folks. Let's try this. Okay, that's a little better in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, I was starting to really get up there in the mic volume, and I want to keep it around like a certain level. Oh, but anyway. So, little sidetrack here. So I've had to start today just a little earlier than I normally would. Because I had to make a run to the good old Mart of Wall. Because I had to get a whole new Xbox controller. Because my Xbox controller is starting to drift really, really bad. And it's not like left and right drift, which I can work with, I can deal with, I fought with before. No, it's forward and backward drift. So my characters, like, on games are walking either forward or backward, or it's scrolling menus like a motherfucker. Oh, what's the 2 new things for Scarlet and Violet? Justin, I'm curious now. Although I'd have been curious about it anyway, but... Hey, Astro. Welcome to Cozy Dinosaur Farming Game. I've had to give everyone the obligatory I work with an ARC mindset warning, so dinosaur names will be shortened. So, since I've mentioned the fact that I've had to go to the Mart of Wall, allow me to share a story from, like, I want to say Wednesday? Or maybe it was Wednesday last week. I want to say it maybe was Wednesday yeah, it was Wednesday last week. Oh, okay. I knew about the Grassisui decidui raids. So, but 3-day Clefairy outbreak. Okay. But anyway, but no, so I went up to the Mart of Wall and went to go park, and some lady in a vehicle both taller and longer than mine. I drive a van. Okay? I effectively drive like a soccer mom style van, which nothing wrong with. It's a vehicle. It gets me back and forth. But yeah, so this person in a vehicle taller and longer than my van decided, hey, I need to back into a space. So they blocked up a grand total of 6 empty spaces because they decided their giant ass truck, had to be backed into a space. So let me just as a small rage moment, with people, anyone who feels the absolute need to back into a space, what the hell are you trying to prove? Seriously. Pull into a space like a normal human being, and if you feel like you need to, pull through, then park in BF Egypt and pull straight through. A little walk is not going to kill you unless you are old as shit. In that case, there's handicap spaces. Okay? And, okay, supposed to be playing Cozy Dino game, but I'm going to go off on a mild tangent here. Okay? Those of you folks with handicap, placards and plates, okay, that does not give you the clearance to park like an idiot. I've gone to places and I've watched people who are parked in the handicap spaces with visible placards and plates, and they park in the space at an angle. An angle, people. Like, I know you have enough health issues that it warrants one of those things, but that doesn't mean you can park like a moron. Okay? Pull your head out of your ass and pay attention to what you're doing. The handy-capable placards and plates do not give you permission to park like you're stupid. Okay. Rant over. Okay. Herbivore food. Okay. Okay, I can't pick up. I can't pick up the posts yet. Let's go ahead and start making our way over to Pebble Plaza. Well, Ember, yes, this is Cozy Dinos, but because I don't have to worry about, you know, the surrounding wildlife trying to eat me, or, you know, things just going absolutely haywire, period, that frees me up to be able to just kind of, like, you know, vent in ways I normally wouldn't. So... Oop. Wrong buttons. Woo! Harvestable plants! And... Oh. And yes, if anyone remembers anything from, like, my Subnautica gameplay, I will catalog everything the game allows me to. And I do mean everything. But, yeah, we gotta go through the obligatory starting, like, process. Oh, okay, Pebble Plaza. I said Pebble Park, didn't I? Yeah, close enough. Oh, and for anyone that has trouble pronouncing, it's Parasaurolophus. Just for anyone that struggles pronouncing it, it's Parasaurolophus. But to those of us that play Ark, it's just Parasaur. I'm hoping there's, like, more hairstyles, like, available. Well, it's one of those things where I've watched, like, straight up watched people see it and then struggle to pronounce it correctly. And I'm one of those that, like, I would prefer to pronounce my dinosaur names correctly. Now, there are some that, like, since I don't see them super commonly, I will have a hard time pronouncing them correctly, and I will probably fumble over my own words. But something like, you know, Parasaurolophus, where it is, you know, a pretty common dinosaur to see in, like, media and stuff. It would be like someone screwing up Tyrannosaurus Rex, honestly. Okay. So, here in Pebble Plaza, we've got various shops and stuff around. So, Agami has the seed stall, in which we can buy all sorts of seeds and stuff. Then the stall they're showing off here is it's owned by a character named Pippin, who sells you poppins, and poppins are used to befriend the dinos around the valley in various places. One of the earlier stalls we saw was Marlowe, who sells you basically stuff for your farm. Yeah, we've got Corlin here, who he basically sells your animal food and, like, other vegetables and stuff. And yeah, Marlowe, who I was just talking about right here, He does all, he makes, you can buy fences, gates, stuff like that. So he is who we'll go to for things like, you know, fences, gates, troughs, and then we can do custom orders. And custom orders range from, like, we can get bigger troughs, more lights, different dreamstones, which is like one of those things that I picked up on the way here, those pink sparkly things. It'll be better once I'm able to just show you. And why is Discord booping when, like, it's not even supposed to be open? Okay. Oh, that's right. She gives me tools to use. Okay. Well, first things first. Okay. Is it something along the order of, like, Parasaurolophus? Because, you know, while less painful, you know, it just, it feels wrong to say. Okay. So, yes, we can come over here and we can trade and we can get fence gate, or we can get fences, fence gates, and small trough. Now, I believe he'll give us a free gate. Ah, okay. Yeah, that seems to be another, like, I guess seemingly common pronunciation. Just to my brain and everything, it's just wrong. So, yeah. But anyway. But yes, so we can come over here, and as you can see, I've got 250 shells, which are used as currency. I've got like 250. He's got 2,000 total shells. I have yet to get to a point where I can actually run them out of money, because at any game in which, like, there is a monetary, like, limit on the shop owner, I make it a personal goal to do everything in my power to drain them of every, like, cent they have. Okay, and then here's Corlin, and he is just... he's an interesting fellow. But yes, so as a standard, he sells herbivore food and carnivore food. He'll also sell you saddles to ride the dinosaurs with. But you have to make your dinosaurs helpers first. He's also got flour and rice and sugar. Ooh, he normally doesn't have sugar for me, so that's interesting. And he's also got some pears, and he's got some potatoes. And these, dear viewers, are dinosaur treats, to a degree. Okay, and then, of course, Pippin's not here because Pippin's making new poppins. That is a tongue twister and a half. Now, this is the request board, so you can go through here, and as you can see, they have certain things that they want, and they'll tell you what the rewards are. In the case of Pippin, they need 3 fiber, and they'll give me 55 shells. So I'm going to grab that. Ooh, and I can get some blueberries out of that. Let's see, garlic, apples, and carrots. Ooh, blackberries. Yeah, I'm going to grab that. Now, I could grab the ones for the garlic and the apples, but I'm going to leave them there because they'll become something else later. Okay, and she just gave me 10 carrot seeds. And as of right now, she sells carrot, potato, and spring onions. Okay. So, now we just need to run back over to home. It's such a struggle to keep from saying base, because dinosaurs, arc, that whole mindset. Marlo, the whole place is just like a debris field. It looks like a bomb went off or a meteor struck. Like, seriously, the whole, like, one whole section is just littered with rocks. One whole section is littered with giant logs. One whole section is overgrown with these giant fiber bushes. So, it's more than a fixer-upper. Again, it looks like a meteor crashed. I mean, you all can kind of see. Just look at this mess. But okay, fair enough. I'm just as bad about like misreading things at first glance. But okay, so he's going to help us start to be able to put up a pen for Lucky. So what we'll need to do is these little fence posts around. We'll just walk up to them and press B. And it lets us go ahead and pick them up. Now, let's see. Is that all the fence posts around? Yes, there you're seeing that correctly. There is a chair over here. Now, something else I've run into with the game is, well, it was invisible dinosaur crap. Well, I'll show you how, like, dinosaurs are befriended soon enough. Okay, we've got 4 posts. Okay. All right. Equip the gate. Oops. There we go. And 1 pen constructed. And I am going to absolutely strangle Discord. All right. So now we've got a proper pen for Lucky, who is absolutely ecstatic. Okay. So, now we can go ahead and start clearing up some of the debris around base, around the farm. God, again, like I said, arc mindset. Let's see. And yes, it does take some stamina to be able to, like, clear all the stuff around the pen. And one of the cute things is, look at the little buddy go. Okay. So we need to sort out our inventory just a little bit. There we go. And we've still got a fence post in our inventory to kind of play with. Justin, I'll be fair with you. She hasn't really been working on that as of late. She's got other things going on. So I won't say what, because that's, you know, I don't have like permission to say anything. But I will say the ROM hack is currently on the back burner as of right now. So that's all I'm going to say, because that's all I really feel permitted to say, because I don't have permission for anything else. Okay, now let's go ahead and pop the old Dreamstone down. Well, let's try this again. Okay, we'll pop the Dreamstone down right there, because we are going to get to a point where we're going to need to tame a Gallimimus. Oh, and I guess while I have him around, we'll go ahead and run Lucky out. Oh. Okay. So around the area, ooh. So we've got one of these pink lemonade Styracosaurs running around. And then we, ooh, I like your coloring. But I can't befriend you right now. Ah, yes, one of these ones will be our friend. I will have this playthrough's version of Blueberry. God, I could not English there for a second. And then we'll eventually get a couple of these guys. They don't serve any real purpose other than to just be adorable and run around the base. Okay, go ahead and grab some of the herbivore food here. And any large Dreamstones I find, I'm going to be grabbing. But here are the Gallimimus. And we will eventually have one of these guys as well. Little hidden lake, although that's more of a pond than a lake. I could swear I just saw something in the pond. Okay, Tamabloom. I don't know what the Tamablooms are used for. Okay. Go ahead and grab more clovers. I don't want to completely burn out Lucky's stamina. Although it's really not going to hurt him any. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. So we'll just, slowly move through the area. So right up here is actually Mari's house, which I dig the ever-living hell out. Here, let me get further up there. I dig this. This is cool. And if I can, on Ark, I'm going to do something relatively similar with tree platforms. So, Astro, just be aware. I may drag you in on that project. I don't know yet. Yep, so various areas around have, like, have these little, like, have other dinosaurs. Like, we got Coelophysis right here, which I think they classify as, like, small dinos similar to the little guys at the start of our adventure. And of course, here is Owen's house. Him and his Gallimimus. No, I haven't really worked out a plan yet for, like, my place, but okay. So, as you can see, he's got the little exclamation point above his head. That means, okay, I believe that is pronounced, Werhosaurus. Now, I could, in fact, be wrong on it, because it's one I'm not familiar with, like, at least the pronunciation. But they are part of the same family that Stegosaurus and Kentrosaurus belong to. Oh, man. Owen and Mari just... They seem to almost constantly be butting heads over the simplest of things. Huh. Ooh. Mango. Okay, so I've got a singular mango. Okay. Now, Lucky is kind of partial to juicy foods. So, which brings me to kind of like, a little thing about the game is the different dinosaur snacks, if you will, have like a pair of classifications. And there's 5 different classifications. There is crunchy. There is juicy. There is floral, or fragrant, really. There is spicy, and then there is earthy. Now, I just learned about cranberries here for the journal. So now with that, I can pull them off the bush. Now, they are fragrant and juicy. Whereas, like, say, the clovers here are earthy and juicy. And you basically, as you're befriending dinos, you would feed them. And you want to feed them from their preferred food type. And just about everything has like a dual type. So everything will always be one thing and another thing. So you'll have like, you know, you'll have crunchy and earthy, or crunchy and spicy, or crunchy and juicy. And you've got to figure out what the dinos prefer as far as their preferred food. Like, for example, you know, Lucky and anything, you know, any other parasaur is going to be more for juicy foods. Whereas the Gallimimus is going to be, it is a crunchy food dino. Now then, what we will go ahead and do is there isn't much we can do yet for the day. So we'll go ahead and we'll just go ahead and move it to the next day, which will refill our stamina and Lucky's stamina. He's so adorable. Okay. All right. And there we go. So, itchy eye. So, this is how we will get Dinosaur's attention. And the longer I hold the button, the bigger the notes get to be. So, to get a dinosaur's attention, you just play the 3 little red bubbles. You play the 3 little red bubbles to get their attention, and then you'll be able to start befriending them from there. I'm sorry, just Lucky is adorable. He just goes running around with his little arms tucked up. Okay. So, first things first, I know I've got to, like, prep some land for planting, but first things first, I need to take Lucky and prep the land to prep the land. Woo! Lucky has extra levels. Or an extra level. Okay. That should be, at least for the start, plenty of land to get me started. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I operate in 5s for, like, planting. Okay. So the planting is just maybe slightly aggravating. Okay, listen here. I'm not done planting seeds. I'm going to end up with a crap ton of carrots, and you're not going to stop me. And yes, even for the seeds that I have to register them in the notebook. Okay. Now, with the watering can, I can just come over here to the water on one of these little ledges right here. And scoop. And I've got enough water to do 20 plots. Now, just like the certain dinosaurs, I can hold down right trigger, and I can sprint as well, which consumes a bit of my own stamina. Just like, just like doing this. Any sort of farming activity uses stamina when the task is completed for whatever I'm working on. So basically, she's letting us know essentially that, we water the plants every day, which if you don't remember to water them every day, they will wither and they will die. And fun little tidbit, you can hit left or right on the D-pad and it will actually it'll actually cycle through your tools. Just like, say, Animal Crossing, in which, like, certain buttoning combos would allow you to cycle whatever tools you had on hand. And there's the last one. Okay. So, we have carrots growing. Lucky is going to need stamina, or stamina recharge. Now. Okay, maybe not so much, but we'll hang on to what little bit of stamina he's got. And we will start, I need to see when we get to, like, because I think once we've got the flute, we'll be able to make friends with dinos, finally. Hey, Juan, how you doing? Welcome to the Cozy Dino game, again. For the week. Because I know this shouldn't be your first time for Cozy Dinos this week. Ooh, Juan, why do you feel really bad? Is it just like, oh. Ah, there would be Mari. Oh. All right. So now it's going to be time to... Let's try and get a Gallimimus's attention. Let's go with you, shall we? Okay. So, what is going to be... Because I forget what the Gallimimus friend call is. Red, yellow, blue, purple. There we go. Haha. Oh, man. Juan, I kind of feel you there, to be honest. You know, being part of a group project and just like, you know, your presence serves no purpose whatsoever other than you're just there. I feel you there. Okay. So, since I've already gone through all this once already, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I've done this already, and I already know what I need to... No, they don't like spring onions. Okay, feed it carrots. Come on. Okay. So, the general way this works, for anyone that, hasn't been following anything related to this game, is we got a little meter right there. And the goal is to try and get the arrow as much into that dark green section as we can in order to befriend them. And these poppins that the character Pippin will sell to us are used to befriend and effectively tame dinos. So, there we go. Now we got a Gallimimus. What do we name it? What are we naming you? Oh, I shouldn't rant again. But Astro. No, there is no tranking here. We do not get violent with the dinos in Dino Valley. All right, you know what? Gale it is. All right. So that is our first new dinosaur for the farm. So every dino also has kind of like two abilities. Okay. So she gave me back all of my stuff. Now, let's go ahead and roll the Gallimimus back. But every dinosaur has two abilities that help you kind of with life in, you know, the Viridian Valley and surrounding areas. So, Lucky's two abilities are he will clean up the ground debris within the base, and he is a sprinter. Meaning if I hold down right trigger, and I'm not going to right now, but if I hold down right trigger, he takes off with that adorable little run of his. So it would appear that there is only like a certain number of like dinos you can technically have on the farm. Now, as you can see, this side is just absolutely covered in fiber bushes. This whole area back here is just, it looks like someone dumped the mountain in our backyard. And then we've got, you know, a lumberjack's wet dream over here. So, I'll need different dinosaurs to begin to clean up the farm just a little bit more. However, that is easier said than done. So, let's grab his attention. Bring him over here. Oops. Nope. Hold on. I've screwed this up. Okay, grab your attention. Let's try this again. Okay. Gale has a new home. So. Now we can go ahead and pet Gale. It's not game. It's not what I'm... My guy does not want to look at the stupid food trough. All right, now that we got our own Gallimimus, we can go ahead and record it. Now, one thing about the journal. This will tell you what their mood is. And a few other things about, you know, the dinos you have. So, Lucky is sky blue and it's ultra rare. And Gale is leaf and common. So, there are different rarities of dinosaur, like color-wise. So, do with that knowledge as you will. But let's see. We're gonna have to drop some stuff off into the storage. Drop that. Oh, shit. Someone needed fiber. I think next I'll have to go and meet Pippin, because Pippin needed the fiber for stuff. Oh, there's Owen. Oh, and the the drift has already begun with these. Yeah, the next goal is going to be getting new Joy-Cons. But there's not exactly like a cheap alternative for Joy-Cons, so that is a $60 purchase I will have to make. Or is it Parasaur Lafi? I think with certain dinosaurs, the singular is also the plural, much like deer and deer or fish and fish. While technically, now, there is an argument to be made over fish and fishes, because technically fishes would be in reference to multiple species of fish in a given area, whereas the plural fish would be used for, you know, multiple of the same fish. Okay, I know everything I kind of need to right now. Approach the Gallimimus with your journal in hand. Where? Oh, Gale's standing out there. Why is Gale standing out there? So, this will let me know kind of some of what's going on with a dinosaur. Gale's not happy because there's crap in her pen. So, we'll have Gale follow me for a little bit. And now we got to just shovel the crap out of her pen. Or his, yeah, her pen. Which will make Lucky happy as well. Happy Galley. Okay. So... So the Galley's two abilities are, basically they are a living sprinkler. Basically I can take them over to that little pond over there, load them up with water, and they will spray water all over the crops. And then Sprinter being the other one. So like Lucky, Gale will be able to just like haul ass across the map. All right, we'll go ahead and hop on to Lucky. There's a few things we can go ahead and just do here, because we can go ahead and start, you know, cleaning up some of this debris. All right. Lucky is level 5. And we'll save some of that stamina because... While I don't use Lucky for sprinting typically, that will actually be saved for Gale once Gale can be saddled. I will also eventually need to sort out some juicy poppins from Pippin. I'm going to have to find some small dreamstones because I'd like to get a couple of those guys running around base. They're small, they're adorable, and I forget what they're called. So there are a ton of dinos just hanging out in the general area for the most part. Okay, so... Alright, chat with you. Okay, I need to go find dandelions and clovers for this guy. Oh, he's being nice on here, whereas on mine he's just like, you'll be back. Hey, there's Pippin. Pippin makes poppins. Poppins are used to befriend dinos. Well, if it's like, poppins are like little cakes. How would you describe a cake? Well, cakes are... Well, all of these are cake descriptors. You know, sweet, moist, and spongy. I love how he's like, you're going to give me money, like, right now, right? He's new. Okay, 95 then. Really? Okay, fine. I guess you can just have that one. Okay. Yeah, so Pippin's little thing is like, when Pippin's making new poppins, there's one day each, I guess, week that he's closed. Or she. I think it's a he. I think they said he. I wasn't paying attention, to be fair. Okay, so I got some blueberries. And some shells. So right now, I can trade for his suspiciously crunchy rice, which tells me it's probably undercooked. Or I can get some crunchy poppins, which serve me no purpose right now except for Gallimimus. Now, it will be useful later. Like, there are certain dinosaurs that will like it. But right now, it's not going to help me for what I need. Okay. Okay, so I'll need to bring him stone. All right, let's check the old request board here. Okay, I have no corn. Okay, 2 wood, 10 fiber, 10 wood, and 3 wood. And that'll get me peaches. Okay, chat. Okay, exploring to find Lucky's family, which starts that whole, like, full quest line. Now, do I have the fiber to... Okay, let me check here. Okay, I need carrots for Marlowe. I need to grow at least 10 carrots. I need 15 dandelions, 15 clovers, 10 stone. Okay. 10 wood, 2 wood, 10 fiber, and 3. Okay, so Owen needs the fiber and, like, whatever wood I've got on me. So we'll actually make our way back home, grab the wood, the stone, and the fiber that I have floating around. And we'll take it everywhere it needs to go. The request board is the easiest way to just kind of like, rake in certain things like shells and various fruits and vegetables to feed the dinos. Okay. So early on, I don't have to worry about hitting up the shop for the herbivore food, because just running around out in the open is enough to kind of like slowly restock whatever Lucky and Gale are actually eating, which is nice. It's nice that there's like, collectible items out in the wild. So, in the end, the goal is going to be actually getting a Styracosaurus. And we will, if we can, what we'll do is we'll put the pen right around in this area, this general area. And I'll have to clear a little bit of space from here down and maybe from here over to put the pen in. So, let's see. I had to come back for wood and stone and fiber. Okay, stone, wood, and I don't have any fiber in there. Okay. We can go ahead and put that away. And let me see here. I believe this one actually gives a little bit of fiber. Yeah. That gave a singular piece of fiber. And it's 10 fiber Marlowe needs. Well, let's hope we find some fiber while we're running around, because otherwise it's going to take another day before I can complete Marlowe's request. All right, so make our way over this way. Usually there'd be like little dreamstones floating around in the given area. So once we have an Anki, we'll be able to take out those trees right there. And those ones over there, by extension. Which sounds silly. You need Styracosaurs to break rocks, and you need Ankis to break trees. And in my brain, that's backwards. In my brain, it should be the other way around. You should need Styracosaurs for trees and Ankis for rocks. Yes, I have some stones. Okay. Potatoes. All right. There is the wood. And more wood. Yeah, arc brain. Okay. And I've still got 15 stones to take to Marlowe. Which is good. All right, pick up the old herbivore food. Ah, yes. All right, now we got dandelions. And these are the things that Corlin needed for his, like, uncle's budding day, which is effectively just a birthday. It's a fancy term for birthday on here. The dandelions are one of those that I have an absolute struggle trying to find. And to be fair, you can feed them to dinos. They're fragrant and earthy. Ooh, free stone. Give me singular stone. So eventually I will, like, sort out one of these little guys. Which I do, for the life of me, forget what they're called. It starts with a P. And I don't remember what they are. Oh. Okay, so gotta deal with giving the stone to Marlowe. Yep, 10 stone. Okay, wooden rope fence has been sent to the home, to the storage box. Now, what does she want? Oh, she needed wood. Okay. So, with that should have replenished the quest board. Still needs corn. I don't have corn. Okay, Psittacosaurus. That's those little guys running around out there. Okay, Psittacosaurus. And they need 9 fibers. So it'll be another day or so before I am able to deliver all the fiber needed. So I need a total of 19 fiber. And I think I've got 5. So it'll be another day on here before, like, I can take Lucky around to gather more fiber. So since I've got to, study one of these guys, grab your attention. May I have your attention, please? Oops. It is... Well, crap. I fat-fingered that. There we go. Toot. Okay. So, neat little trick. Just soothe their little asses to sleep. And for the record, these guys do like the crunchy poppins too. So, that is a fun little trick to, if you need to, like, if you don't have the stuff to tame a dinosaur, or I mean, not tame, but befriend a dinosaur, and you still want to register it in your notebook, that's how you do it. Put the little bugger to sleep, and then you can walk up with your notebook. She really likes tomatoes. Okay. 5 tomatoes sent to the ranch storage. Okay. Okay, saddle sent to storage. And now we need to go talk to Owen. Because I need to turn in the quest to him as well. But yeah, that is if you need to register a dino in your journal, notebook, whatever, and you don't have the means to, tame them or befriend them, that is the best thing to do. Just put them to sleep and then walk up with your, with your research notes. Oh, that's right. I need to go talk to Owen. Which means I'm going to be running across this whole friggin' field. That seems like such a tiny pen for his, for his dino. Bongo. Play fragment. Not sure what any of this is doing to help me along the Mongo is just in here. Demon Galley. Okay. Well, let's avoid this house of nightmares here with the teleporting demon. Gale, is that you? Gale, what are you doing out here? Okay, let's just haul Gale back home. But first, cranberries. The nice thing is, when it changes to the next season, if you will, on here, it'll go from being cranberries to raspberries, which also, have the same properties. So, fragrant and juicy. And I'll definitely want to keep, some on hand for a few reasons. One, those are gonna do well for taming the Styracosaurs. And two, I will need them for both the juicy poppins or to get the first set of juicy poppins or my first set of fragrant poppins. I said poffins at one point, didn't I? I probably did. Knowing me. Okay. Gale is a happy friend. Now, please don't shit in your pen. Although I can guarantee I'll probably wake up the next day and there's going to be poop in the pen. Oh, Gale is now a helper. Woo! Okay. So, the nice thing is, after a while, the various wild dinos we would pick up become helpers. Now, did I may have forgotten to water the plants yesterday. I mean, I may have remembered. It's hard for me to remember. Okay, so we got some seeds that have blown onto the ranch. Got some spring onion seeds. I haven't noticed that near as often, like since putting up all the pens and stuff. Like I don't get little notices like, hey, you know, a bunch of seeds just blew on, you know, or whatever, or blew onto the, you know, the field. Now, I can actually show off. And this is one of Gale's 2 abilities. Or any Gallimimus's abilities. Other than the fact that, you know, I can't sprint while it's got, you know, a big old mouthful of water. But because there's only so many plots, it only has it will never like it won't not cover every plot. Now, let's hope we can get some we're to the point where we can maybe get some juicy poppins. 'Cause I want to speed run getting a Styracosaur. Ah. If you know, you know. Oh. I could, in fact, actually make Lucky's pen bigger a little bit. Because certain dinos need a certain amount of space in order to be able to function. And you don't have the exclamation mark above your head. So that is, let's see. Okay, garlic. Okay, I can do stone. Okay. And that's study an ankylosaur, which we'll be able to do a little bit later. Okay, let's bring you your stone. All right, so blueberries are... So it seems like all the berries share the same characteristics of being fragrant and juicy. And most of the fruit you can get from the trees share that quality as well, fragrant and juicy. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to be getting a Styracosaur today. I really kind of hoped that I was at that point where it was like, oh, hey, you want to make a new poppin' flavor? All right. But yes, this will be my primarily my mobility mount for running around. Because they go super effing fast, comparatively. I've got 8 fiber. 2 more and I could actually turn a little bit into Marlow. Hey, Gale leveled up. Nice. Let's see, is there any more loose fiber just laying around? It does not look like it. Huh. Okay. Well. Oh, wait. Ebre. Okay, one more, and I could actually clear that quest, or yeah, that request completely out. Any over here? Oh, you're good, Juan. Welcome back. You know. Gale is doing good. Gale has leveled up. She is now level 2. And she is a hauling and a moving and a chugging. Okay, so let's go ahead and put that away, that away, that away, and that away. And spring onion seeds, we'll put them away too. Oh yeah, no, Gale can haul. Like on my personal playthrough, I've got a Gallimimus named Gallius, and he is like, poor Lucky got left on the sidelines after I found out Gallius could haul ass. So all right, so I need to get as much. Okay, I've got 14 fiber. I need a total of 19. Okay, I can. Ooh, I was gonna say I can only dig up 3 more of these, but I am still 1 fiber short. No! Game, why would you do this to me? But yeah, I'm thinking I might expand Lucky's pen over to make room for the Styracosaur when I'm able to get it. But I think that is going to do it for Paleo Pines today. Because I mean, I've had a blast playing this game, and I've even had a blast sharing it with everybody. And I don't want. Okay. Yeah, the next thing is going to be dealing with the drift issue with the Joy-Cons. Either getting some new Joy-Cons or seeing what I can do to grab another set and hope the drift isn't as bad on them. But with that, that is going to be it for me today, and that is amazingly going to be it for me for the week. Because again, would have done Wednesday stream, but instead of a power outage, we ended up with an internet outage, so couldn't have done anything anyway. But that's going to be it, for me today, guys. Thank you all for coming out to hang out with me. I really appreciate you guys showing up to sit and chat and lurk and all that, all that fun stuff. It really means a lot. But, yep. So that'll be it, and I will see you all back again here next week when we start streaming on Monday. So that's it, and I will see you all in the next one.